Or the opening round of this year's Porsche European Open from Green Eagle Golf Course near Hamburg.
Coming out of the sunshine into the shade, and I do think that makes it a bit more awkward. Both to read the line and judge the pace, really.
That is unbelievable. Put the hole back. That was going a good 10 feet by.
He knows it as well, doesn't he? Cheeky little grin. Problems for Victor Hovland, the Norwegian amateur, ranked number 4 in the world in the amateur rankings. He's found the water at the 11th hole, so now playing his 4th shot. And that will do very nicely. He's strolling along nicely as well.
His typical ball flight starts quite low anyway, so he can probably hit a normal shot here, but he may want to hit a bit more of a knockdown just to make sure he keeps it under the branches. And he'll probably want to hit a bit of a fade to be absolutely safe. He could go straight to the flag, but I think a fade is a safer shot. Water left.
He looked to try and cut that one in quite hard, Julian, and a beautiful shot. Fantastic. Oh, did he judge that well?
And having won Jack Nicklaus's Memorial Tournament earlier this season, he leads the way in Germany as well. A birdie there at 9 and a round of 66. He's 6 under.
Lovely balance at the finish of the swing. He does full flow, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sensational shot from Levy. Now that must impress the skipper.
They've been together for about 5 years, so they know each other well.
Rattles it home. 2 birdies in the last 3, and he matches DeChambeau's round of 66 yesterday. And Reed hits the front once again on his own.
Here's a guy to watch out for, Schwab. Young Austrian player. Birdie putt to go 6 under. He's coached by Willy Hoffmann. Willy Hoffmann taught Bernhard Langer for many a year, and he rates this young lad very highly. Oh, what a putt. What a putt. I thought he was going to try and hover the putter behind the ball because it was looking like it might snag in the grass, but in the end, wow, that is very impressive.
Calling the mad scientist, they might have to drop the mad bit because he leads in Germany. Jung-Hun Wang. Birdie putt for the Korean. Surely not. Oh, Jung-Hun Wang. What an exceptional putt. And that's 2 birdies in a row. David Drysdale, we saw him play into the greenside bunker at the par 3 second. And by and large, the bunkers are pretty shallow. Oh, David!
Did I say that was going to be a tough up and down? What a start. Schwab. Ideal position on the fairway to try and fly this one on the top level and get it to grip. Oh, oh no! How did that stay out? That's a little bit like Levy's shot yesterday at the 8th, but that one caught a piece of the hole. Could so easily have spun back in. Can rejoin the party. Oh my goodness me, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it?
Get a land on the green, just run out. Go on. Oh, there you go, that's how you do it.
Big left to right break as McIlroy comes up over this little shoulder and then quickly downhill to the flag.
Oh, one against the head there for Peter McIlroy. Let me just say that again, Richard McIlroy.
This DeChambeau birdie putt at the first is tricky to read because he's got a downslope, feet down from the right, down from the left. I think it's a bit of double break actually. I think it's right to left and then left to right.
Great start from DeChambeau and McIlroy, matching each other birdie for birdie.
No mistake, it is a birdie at the last, and Bryson DeChambeau climbs alongside Richard McIlroy after a third round 70.
Yeah, that'll get his tail up to first birdie of the day for the Masters champion. Back into a tie for the lead. 27, 27 and 28 putts he's had over the first 3 days. Been pretty consistent.
Birdie 2 for the Scot. And David Drysdale moves alongside Reed and DeChambeau at 10 under.
Get it to sit down quickly.
Oh, beautifully played. He had that crisp strike that Julian was saying that he needed to do.
Boy, you've got to hold putts as Paratori has done there. Nicely coaxed in, so the change of ball has done him no harm at all. I've seen players take wedges for this one, try and blade it, or the 3-wood. He's going with the putter, so he's got to watch it doesn't snag in the grass.
He's rehearsing, actually, just hitting it a bit higher up the ball.
And it's funny, isn't it? It's exactly what he did the other day when he picked it up, and you thought, well, that's right for the belly.
So it's still McIlroy and DeChambeau, England and the United States. Paratori and Patrick Reed next best. Blomstrand 3 under, 5 holes to play, looking for a big finish. McIlroy.
The putt that I think should move just a little bit off the right for his 4th consecutive birdie on this hole.
He's got it. Birdie number 2 today for Richard McIlroy. He's back to level par on the round and 1 ahead of DeChambeau. Alan John on the tee at the par 3 17th. Now 3 off the lead after McIlroy's birdie at number 11. Oh. Well, this young man is playing some astonishing golf. Absolutely wonderful.
Could it be this man's day? Blomstrand getting at 10 under, well done. So he ties Jon in the clubhouse, but remember, Jon, an amateur. Excellent final round of 68.
I think he's just trying to go up the left side and leave himself a pitch sort of almost down the length of the green. Hit it very hard.
And he's cut. Oh, this has got to go. Well, I just defy description about what is going on. What was he even vaguely thinking of there?
He's going straight to the flag. Just a question of whether Richard can make his birdie here.
He certainly can, and he read that well. That was pretty similar to the putt that Reed had a little while back. Slightly different line, but Reed misread it.
Let's go to Paratori at 18. He's going to have to slot this one between the trees. Over water. Well, we've seen that a couple of times today, haven't we? Lost his balance. Oh, what a shot, though. What a shot from Paratori.
Well, that's Sergio Garcia-like at the 99 US PGA, wasn't it?
Who's it going to be? Are we in for a playoff? Could Richard McIlroy make a birdie or better down the last? And finally get a victory on the European Tour in his 285th appearance.
Off the left here, so he can get it past the trees left and right of the fairway, out there at about 300 yards.
Did a thumping drive here yesterday.
Well, that's a bit tight.
That has to be in the water.
Pretty certain I saw a splash.
And with it, Bryson DeChambeau's hopes of winning this title.
Well, the one thing he knows is that he's got a putt to win it.
No one's ever won from the Challenge Tour, and then the next week got on won on the main tour.
Oh, he's done it! 285th time lucky for Richard McIlroy. Well, the putter really hasn't been his friend for most of today, but what about that one when it really mattered?
Oh, so happy for McIlroy, and
after so many years of trying, so many disappointments, the struggle has been worth it. Nice guys do win. Well done to McIlroy. From us, it's goodbye.
To watch another European Tour video, click here, and to subscribe, click here.